Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're back with something a little bit different for you. We're on NBA 2K21 today, and we're doing a MyLeague. But it's not just any MyLeague, because I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. You see, obviously we know all about the NBA draft. Players get picked at certain numbers. Number 1 is supposed to be the best player throughout the whole entire draft class. Number 30 is supposed to be the worst. But I'm here to see if that's actually true. You see, what I've done is I've gone through every team and we've done it by number. So 76ers have all the number 1 picks available in the league. So we've got people like LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kyrie, Ben Simmons, Zion, all the way down to people like Anthony Edwards, who got drafted number 1 this year. So in theory, these should be the best players in the league. This should be the easiest win in the world for this team. And then obviously we've got people like, well, we go to the Bucks for number 2, and the Bulls number 3, so on, so on, so on. But then, as you see, I've got the expansion teams as well. And the expansion teams are players that got picked in the second round. You see, not every good player goes in the first round. So the Barons have the second round picks from number 1 to number 5. And they've actually got a relatively good team. If you look at it, there's quite a few good players in here. And then obviously we have the Force, who have the picks from number 6 to number 10 in the second round. And again, fair few good players. And then next up we have the Knights, who have picks number 11 to 15, which again, very good players, including Nikola Jokic, so this could be a good team. And then we go for the Liberty, who have 16 to 20, and they've got a few okay players, not that good, because we don't tend to get that many good ones at this stage. And then the Lions have picks later than the 20th pick in the second round, basically, so they're not as good, but there are still some little hidden gems in here. And then the one more team we've got is the Ravens. And the Ravens have a team made up of people who didn't even get drafted. Players who missed all 60 picks, didn't get drafted in their draft class, but managed to make it to the league and clearly made a good impression, like Fred VanVleet, Chris Wood, Robert Covington, Joe Ingles, Seth Curry, people like that in here. They should be a relatively good team. But yeah, basically we're going to go through the whole season of the NBA with the teams as they are, and we're going to see who wins the league. I mean, in theory it should be 1 and 2 in the finals, really, shouldn't it? But we shall see if that's actually the case, because I think there's some definite candidates in here. For example, number 15, which is the Magic. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kawhi Leonard both picked number 15. Very, very good players. So we shall see which team actually performs the best. And by theory, the bottom team should be either pick 30 excuse me, or undrafted, or the Lions, which are picks 20 to 30 in the second round. So let's have a little look how they all do. Okay, so now I'm going to take you through some of the more interesting lineups that we've got coming out. Obviously, pick number 1's team, 76ers, got a very, very impressive lineup. So impressive, in fact, Markelle Fultz doesn't even get minutes. And people like Ben Simmons and Zion Williamson are coming off your bench, and John Wall. This team's insane. Another one of the most interesting teams, we've got Jared Dudley starting at point guard for the Raptors. Likewise, Kyle Kuzma's taking that role for the Timberwolves. And lastly, the Warriors are playing small ball with Sun and Musa at centre. Okay, so you've seen the teams, you've seen some of the more interesting lineups. Now it's time to start simming all the way to the end of the year. We'll probably stop at All-Star just to see what's happening there. So let's go to the All-Star break, shall we? Okay, so we're at the team selection for the All-Star game, and the two captains we've got are Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I believe that's Damian Lillard. So two very interesting captains, to say the least. Let's go in and choose their teams. So Damian Lillard was, what was he? Was he the sixth? Is he at the Clippers? He is at the Clippers. And of course Antetokounmpo, number 15 pick at the Magic. Let's see who they're going to choose. Let's auto draft it. I'm not going to choose any myself. We're going to auto draft the whole thing. Yes. So Lillard's team, he's got KD, Kawhi, Jokic, Doncic, LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Kyle Lowry, Donovan Mitchell, Sabonis, Siakam, and Clint Capella. Obviously doing very well this time round. And then Giannis has got Harden, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Karl-Anthony Towns, Vucevic, Paul George, Tobias Harris, and Eric Bledsoe. So two very interesting teams there. We'll have to see which of those two win the All-Star game when we get there. Okay, so we've had the Rising Stars game, and people like Ja and Zion obviously coming out on top. Tyler Hero, quite a few good players in here. Jordan Poole in there, which is very interesting to see. I mean, he's on one of the worst teams in the league, to be honest, so for him to get into this game is pretty impressive. Rui Hachimura, the man doing it well on the other team, with Flynn. Flynn's a big shock playing for the Warriors. Didn't think Flynn would be there, but he's obviously doing very well. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Who the hell is Mulder? Mulder's not even playing for a team. Oh yeah, he is. He's playing for the Clippers, but he's not played a game because he's not actually a player that they should have. So why is Mulder there? That's very interesting. Same with Makoka. The Nets isn't playing, so I don't see how he got there. But oh well. On to the next one. Let's see the dunk contest. We've got Zion, Ja, John Collins, and Miles Bridges. And then what's the other one? Daily View. Let's have a look. Oh, we can't. Where does it say? Who won? Ah, 3-point contest. We had Evan Fournier win that, and then Zion Williamson won the dunk contest. Very interesting. And then lastly, let's see who wins the big one. It goes to the Eastern. Damian Lillard. His team gets the victory. Butler, Harden, Adebayo, Curry all doing well for Giannis. Giannis not doing too well himself though, it seems. And then for Team Damian Lillard, Doncic, Durant, Jokic, Lillard himself, all doing very, very well. Westbrook, Leonard, James. Just a great team with great players. Let's go all the way now to the end of the season, and I'll see you when we get there. Okay, the season is done. And the man that we kind of all really knew was going to be up here somewhere. Number 15 pick for the Orlando Magic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the man to get the MVP award. Okay, what's next? Precious Achiuwa for the Pelicans. That's interesting. So he's the number 20 pick from this year, and he got Rookie of the Year. That's very interesting. I presume he's been playing a lot. Then we've got Yusuf Nurkic as the 6th man for the Mavericks. He's a number 21. Not 21, sorry. He's a number 16 pick. Then Giannis got Defensive Player again. Obviously a very good player. Most Improved Player, Devontae Graham. He's a 2nd round pick for the Barons. Okay. And then Doc Rivers got Coach of the Year. Very interesting. Let's see the players. Oh, wow. Okay, already a surprise. DeJounte Murray getting into the All-NBA first team for the Golden State Warriors. With Lillard, Antetokounmpo, Butler, and Adebayo. Second team, Westbrook, George, Siakam, Brandon Clark, and Clint Capella. Interesting. Then Doncic, Bledsoe, Leonard, Collins, and Jokic. Defensively, we're not going to worry too much. Jaden McDaniels, Pokasevsky, Malachi Flynn, and Najee. 5 players here that I didn't really expect. Second team, Windler, Quickly, Jalen Smith, Cole Anthony is somebody I expected to be on here somewhere, and Maxey. Wow. Interesting. Let's go. So, okay, this is how the playoffs line up. So we've got the Los Angeles Clippers, which is the number 6 picks, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is the number 27 picks, which should be a very, very interesting game. And then we've got the Sacramento Kings, which are the number 12 pick, I believe, taking on the Grizzlies, who's the number 7. And then we've got the Kansas City Knights, which is the second round picks between 11 and 15. They've done very, very well to get to this stage. And then we've got the Jazz, who are the number 11 picks. And finally we've got the Milwaukee Bucks, who are number 2, and the Ravens, who are all the players that did not get drafted in a draft. On the other side, we've got the 76ers, which is the number 1 pick, which obviously everyone expected to be there. We've got the Cavaliers, who are the number 4 pick, which probably everyone expected to be here as well. And then we've got the Barons, who are the second round number 1 to 5 pick, and we've got the Liberty, who are the second round number 16 to 20 pick, which is incredible that they're here. And then we've got the Orlando Magic, which is of course number 15 pick with Giannis and Kawhi. And then we've got the Pittsburgh Forcer taking on, which is second round 6 to 10 pick. And then we've got the Chicago Bulls, which is the number 3 picks, taking on the Miami Heat, which is the number 9 picks. So very interesting here. One thing that I am noticing, no number 5 pick Celtics in here. So number 5 pick, obviously not the best about that. And also noticing a lot of the second round picks and the undrafteds are here. So that's very, very interesting to see. Let's simulate the playoffs and see who's going to win this sim. The Orlando Magic have been eliminated. Kawhi's out of there. The Kings are out. The Heat have been eliminated. The Bucks are gone too. That's their number 2 pick out of the way. The Jazz are gone. The Cavs are gone. The Liberty are out. The Wolves have left us as well. We're into the semis, the quarters. The Barons have been eliminated. The Kansas City Knights have also gone. The Grizzlies on their way out too. And now the Bulls, the number 3 pick, are gone. So the Eastern Conference Finals, we've got the 76ers, which is the pick 1, taking on the Force, which were picks 6 to 10 in the second round. And of course pick 1 did win, but the Force, just to even get there, that is incredible. And then the Western side, we've got the Clippers, which is number 6, taking on the Ravens, which is undrafted. And the Ravens knock them out. So which team is going to win this series? Is it going to be the number 1 picks, the best players available in every single draft, the Philadelphia 76ers? Or is it going to be the Ravens, the players that did not even get drafted? Could not have asked for a better final. Let's see which team get it. The Ravens are 2 up. They're 3 up. The comeback's on. Oh, the Sixers win it in Game 7. The number 1 picks in Game 7. And of course it's that man, the best NBA player in the past 50 years, LeBron James. Can't believe that. Took it all the way to a Game 7. The first picks taking the undrafted. And just about winning. Just goes to show that draft picks don't actually matter, as undrafted players can go all the way to the to the NBA Finals and run the first pick all the way to a Game 7 and almost pull off the biggest upset possible. But anyway guys, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.